today because of all the sunshine that's taking place. So we officially have now been at 59 degrees where we spent at or just below freezing. So it's not going to be that 80 hours that we were expecting. We've been warming up pretty nicely. Now, is 32 degrees warm? Well, absolutely not, but it's good enough for at least for now. The wind, though, it's light. It's coming out of the southwest at 5 miles an hour, so wind chills are not as much of a factor. But our WFA weather alert day still goes through tomorrow morning because we still have those widespread icy and snow-packed roads, and the wind chills, especially late at night and early in the morning, will still likely make it down into the single digits for many of us. So what you need to do is stay updated with the latest forecast and the road conditions, and still remember the 4 Ps, people, pets, pipes, and plants, and make sure to download that WFA Plus app to your TV because we continue to do lots of streaming cut-ins on there. So our extreme cold warning still goes through tomorrow morning, but we are not the only ones dealing with this. Of course, you can see how it expands all the way towards the East Coast. This is our Fair Park camera. We still have lots of sunshine. You can see at least some of the highways, though. They are starting to clear out a little bit better, but those are just the main highways, and Stacia's going to give you an update on all that here in a moment. We're at 32 degrees in Dallas, 30 in Decatur, 31 in Fort Worth, 35 degrees in Athens, and 34 degrees right now in Corsicana across the Metroplex. Lots of upper 20s and low 30s, 32 degrees at Wiley, 32 in Richardson. Satellite and radar looking very quiet. We're going to keep our skies mostly clear this evening and overnight tonight. Temperatures eventually dropping down into the middle teens, but again, starting out tomorrow morning with some sunshine, we're going to add more cloud cover, but temperatures will be warmer than today, but we're still at 32 degrees, so that would put us at 59 degrees at or below freezing. So we haven't made it above freezing just yet, but hopefully that comes soon enough. Right now, we're still kind of stuck at that 32 degrees, but we do have lots of sunshine. The wind is light. It's coming out of the southwest. However, our WFA weather alert day still goes through tomorrow morning because we are still expecting those widespread snow-packed and icy roads, and those wind chill values, especially late at night and early in the morning, will likely make it back down into the single digits. So what you need to do is just stay updated with the latest forecast and road conditions, and of course, remember the 4 Ps, people, pets, pipes, and plants. Make sure to download the WFA Plus app to your TV because we continue to do cut-ins on there. Now, this is our extreme cold warning for North Texas. Again, it still goes through tomorrow morning because tonight is still going to be dangerously cold, but we're not in this alone. You can see just how far east this extreme cold warning does go. So this storm has impacted a whole lot of people. Now, today, of course, we made it to 32 degrees, at least so far, but tonight we're expected to drop down to about 14 degrees. The record tonight is 12, so we're going to get close enough to it, but at this point, a lot of the data coming in does keep us at above 12 degrees. So we're going to get close to the record, I think, tomorrow morning. Right now, we're at 29, though, in Denton. We're up to 31 in Terrell, 34 in Corsicana, 32 degrees in Granbury. But looking at the wind chills, not a huge difference. Again, because it is a pretty light wind, it feels more like the upper 20s. In Dallas, it feels like 25 in Terrell and 23 degrees right now in McKinney. Satellite and radar kind of looking at nationally can see how the storm system really fell apart as it moved off the coast. But we still have quite a few snow showers along those New England states. Across Texas, we've seen lots of sun today, but we're going to notice a little bit more cloud cover, I think, moving in as we get into tomorrow afternoon. So in the morning, we're still looking at mostly sunny skies. During the day, that cloud cover does build in. Tomorrow evening and into tomorrow night, we could actually see some fog that could develop because we're still going to have that light wind and still quite a bit of moisture on the ground. So freezing fog will be a possibility Wednesday morning. We'll have to watch that very closely. Expecting a little bit more sunshine during the day on Wednesday, so it's going to be that much warmer. So for tonight, dropping down into the low to mid-teens, I think, for many of us, but tomorrow morning, those feel-like temperatures will still be in the upper single digits to lower teens. And then tomorrow afternoon, temperatures make it back into the upper 30s and low 40s. So quite a bit above freezing. Over the next couple of days, temperatures continue to go up, at least through Thursday. We're looking at highs to make it into the upper 40s. That's going to feel completely different. But another cold front comes in. This time it does look like it's going to come through dry, but temperatures drop down into the 30s by the end of the weekend, by early next weekend. So for tonight, mostly clear. We're dropping to about 14 degrees. And then tomorrow afternoon, we're looking at partly cloudy skies and temperatures to near 40 degrees. I think we easily hit 40 on Wednesday. Upper 40s expected Thursday. So it does look cold the rest of the week, but that bitterly cold, that's going to be leaving us in the second half of that 14-day